And we are live, and we're back for the third time. Mandox, we're so excited to bring once again a good entertainment AMA where we learn, educate, some entertainment, and possibly some news that I've just discovered, and people are excited in the chat. So let's hear some fire emojis. Let's put some fire emojis in the comment line if you want to hear some news, I should say. I don't know what they're talking about. Some news. And Mandox is definitely a great project. NFTs, great family, good fun. Price has been going crazy. I mean, you know, charts are crazy. And I'm seeing, let's get some fire emojis before we begin. I would like to see that as well. Get some engagement going on. Tweet this out, guys. Let the whole world know what's going on today, 10 p.m. You know, Central Time. Actually, pick 10 p.m. Eastern Time, because I keep forgetting. Because when you guys said 10, well, you said 9, I had to think. I literally had to look it up. When is 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time? And we got a bunch of fire emojis. Come on down. So my name is Adam Schultz, the host of tonight's event, and we have the team, as usual, is here. Justin, Luke, let's go. How you guys are doing today?
What's up, Adam?
And Andre, yeah, awesome, of course. You down there. I appreciate it. What's up, man?
Who's that?
Oh, man.
Some random guys just hopped onto our chat.
Yeah, the lumberjacker is here. What's up?
Yeah, yes, man. I'm excited, and I just feel good because I remember when you guys got started, and it was like, yeah, we have this project, we have a team, we have a roadmap, we have something people would like. We want to help musicians. I remember that conversation, and I think you got to help somebody out. I remember, and talking about the charity. So I don't know where you want to go now. Do you would like to explain where you guys are now, or do you want to kind of reflect on where you came from, Luke?
Yeah. So obviously the last time we were on your show, Adam, I think we were. I mean, it really was kind of like the beginning days. You know, I think we kind of like we'd been on the hype train. You know, we had a good run. Actually, I think we were on your show literally as we were in the middle of a good run. And then obviously we consolidated and honestly we've just really been kind of getting to work. We've been working on our NFTs. We've just launched our first 1,000. They sold out within a few days. We're extremely proud of the community. We have announced that we're changing our marketing team. We have some awesome guys that have joined the team. We can't really say who they are or what token they've worked with in the past, but they have worked with a token that is basically they worked with a token and took them from our current market cap. Well, actually, we've grown today because we just killed our all-time high. They took their token from a 30 million market cap to a 3+ billion market cap. They were one of the top 5 meme tokens. And I mean, we've just been working on everything, man. We've been working on whether it was the game is coming out. There's a lot of things there that are extremely exciting. And I just feel like the community has been growing strong. We've just kept this organic thing really going. You know, I mean, we're going to be doing marketing. There's some awesome things coming, but it really is, down to the community again, believing in the project, believing in what we're doing. The community is strong, it's solid. I honestly, and it's not just because this is Mandox and I'm the CEO of it, I haven't seen many charts and communities like Mandox. I just haven't seen many, because the chart is a reflection of the belief of the community in our project. And we've been blessed to see how they believe in it. I mean, today was just wild. I mean, it was just like, the chart was just the chart is going crazy, but the community was just blowing up, like the chat's blowing up. We had an amazing run. We killed our all-time high. We broke that resistance, and it's just been steadily. You know, we've had a little dip right now. Great time for more people to buy in. I just feel like we've been continuing this run for a long time. When it comes to ambassadors, we've just announced Crypto Empress, and we've just announced Crypto Deb as ambassadors. We have
love them
behind us that believe in us. Yeah, we have Cryptobolics is right behind us. We do a lot of things with him. It's been absolutely incredible. Just the amount of support. There's something special happening around Mandox right now, and honestly, it just everything just feels good, man. We're blessed. God has been really good to us.
Absolutely. The boss girls. I think Empress is here right now. Congratulations. I love you. And Crypto Dev, absolutely. It's like family, you know, the women, the boss women of crypto. And you couldn't pick two better people, individuals to be a part of your ambassador. And they will definitely put it out there. Especially Empress. She will definitely. Yeah, you made the right decision. And Crypto Debt, you made the right decision on that. I vouch for both of them.
Yeah, that's
Absolutely.
something that we're super excited about, honestly. You know, these ladies, we've all followed them for a long time in the crypto game, you know, and it's just amazing to finally have them a part of our team. You know, we have a woman already on our team as part of the dev team. She's our chief financial officer, and it's like we're just building this super team of ladies within Mandox. So it's pretty awesome.
And that's good though, because that's going to definitely help spread the word and really attract more women as this grows. And it's so early, you know. If you look up, you know, I was at McDonald's the other day and nobody heard of no crypto. It was just nobody heard of nobody. I was like, Bitcoin, like who? They thought it was a person. I was literally at a different McDonald's. I was like, have you guys heard of like crypto, Coinbase wallet? They're like, no, I ain't heard of it. And that's when I start thinking, we're early. I mean, come on, guys. So early.
We're early.
Yeah.
We're so early. I also just wanted to quickly jump in and say, Andre here has joined the dev team since we last spoke. Adam, we found
Salute
him.
to you, Andre.
We found him in Guatemala. Now, Andre was actually the guy that got me into crypto. He lives out here in Guatemala. He's the guy that's done our website. I mean, he does everything, the graphic designing. We have so much coming. It's kind of overwhelming sometimes, like literally going through our schedules day by day. We meet up in the morning, 7 a.m. We go through our schedules. And we always forget something. There's always something happening we just didn't contemplate. There's a lot happening. The dev team is growing. We have now developers that have come on to join us from the community that have joined the team, working on the game. I'm not going to say much about the game right now, but I know that it is going. There's so much things happening right now that are exciting and that get me bullish on this project. Sure. Honestly, I think yesterday Andre and we got off a conversation. We had a phone call, and I cannot describe the excitement that I felt hearing ideas and what people want to do. It's just incredible. This is what Mandox is about. We're about bringing innovation. We're about bringing new ideas and bringing them into the space. And I think that's what's happening around Mandox. I think a lot of tokens, they come out, they kind of do the set thing. They go out all out with this marketing. We get a big candle when it drops. And then a lot of tokens are going to have to find that, like, okay, well, what are we going to be about? What are we, and not all tokens. I'm just talking about just in general. And I think Mandox has really just, ever since we launched, we went with a different way. I feel like we went a completely different way. And a lot of people never really understood it at the beginning. Like, we spent all our money on audits, tech rate audit, CERTIC audit. We spent our money on those things that we thought are going to actually give us a future. We spent our money on our utilities and how are we going to improve that? We want to give the best quality. Like, we don't just want to do a game. We want to do the best game. We don't just want to do NFTs. We want to bring the best NFTs. And honestly, the belief that has sparked in the community and the transparency, not only from us, but just the day-to-day communication between us and the incredible community, behind Mandox, it's just been amazing, man. I cannot describe it. Like, this just awesome day to day, steady growth, not worrying that we haven't got 500,000 holders, you know, in 3 weeks. And like we've just done it day by day. And yes, we've had people come in, you know, oh, we need more holders. No, we're growing. We're growing this the right way, and we're growing it the way that we know we need for our project. Other projects might grow quicker, and that's awesome. Like we support every other project that's legitimate, and we're for them. But I mean, right now is an amazing time for Mandox because something, you know, there's some great things happening right now around it, and the excitement around it is just, it's tangible, man. You can feel it. It's awesome.
It's amazing. Absolutely. You can't feel it. It just seems like something is always happening. Like there's something happening. There's an update. Is like congratulations. But by the way, congratulations, Andre, on the actually promotion. Somebody already giving you a shout out saying is the best graphic designer, hands down.
Thank you,
Wow,
man. Yeah, I just
you have anything to say for yourself, sir?
Cryptobolics, thank you, dude. I appreciate you, man. You what you're doing for the community. Adam, thank you for the space.
Of course.
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I guess my case is kind of like the fairy tale, you know, like I started working for Mandox, helping with graphics, talking to Luke about stuff, about crypto, showing him some stuff. He got me into NFTs. It's a super funny story, to be honest. I feel like Luke always thought of me like the weird guy. Like we went training calisthenics, and it's like 5 a.m. and some token is launching on Binance. You know, I'm just like penning on my phone. It's like, dude, like come on, what are you doing? So it's funny how time changes. You know, like now he's a dev. You know, like he's running a token.
Sure.
So it's overwhelming. I'm just blessed to be here, Mandox. It's an amazing community. People are just fantastic. You know, we have Doug Donovan. If you're out there, man, like we love you. We have this guy that just loves the project so much that he shaved his head and his beard just for the project. It's like if we reach all-time high, I'm shaving. We didn't reach all-time high, and he's already half shaved. You know, like
it's gonna
just
hit
amazing,
all-time
man.
high.
It's
I mean,
amazing. It's
moving pretty good.
overwhelming. So the question, I guess, is when party, Luke? When are we bringing people down here? Yeah.
Yeah, so we're actually we have been talking a lot. Andre and I, we've worked in the top, basically in the top of our profession in music and events here for the last 10 years. That's actually how I met Andre. We were both signed with the same record label, and we are actually thinking about doing our meetup not in the US. We're actually thinking about doing our meetup right here in Guatemala. The first one, at least. We'll be doing ones in the US, but because of the missions side and the focus, we are thinking about doing an actual crypto event. We are to expand crypto here. It's very small. We're going to be doing a crypto event right here in Guatemala. So we are. It's not too expensive to fly. I think people and it's not as people imagine it. It's going to be one of the best events you know, that will happen. I know that, and so we're getting ready for that. There's a lot of news happening. I just want to announce, by the way, we said that when we sold out our 1,000 NFTs, that we would burn 1 trillion Mandox tokens per NFT. So that would mean we have to do a 1 quadrillion burn. That right now is $2.5 million worth, and we will be burning that during the duration of the show. So if you want to get your buys in, you better hurry up.
Yeah. What? Wow.
I'm sitting here with my finger on the trigger. So if you see me look down, I may be doing a burn.
Yeah.
Burn it, baby.
Yeah, it's yeah, we may have to make a little move here. That's amazing. That's amazing. That shout out to the community, the team, everybody. We have 100 people on the chat here. It's amazing the achievement. Anytime it's a burn, it's a celebration. It's a community celebration of hitting a milestone, because those things are important. My goodness, and the chat's going crazy right now. Going crazy. It's gonna be some buys coming in here. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you may see a buy from me, actually. may see a little bit of a bag just show up in the screen. But that's awesome, man. You know, announcing that, and I'm sure you're excited about what's going to happen afterwards in terms, you know, the next couple of days, next couple of weeks. And then we have Sean Van. Love you, Luke. Jay, Andre, love the community as well. Thank you for the super chat. Awesome, man. Sean Van, what's on? Do you guys know a Sean Van?
Yeah,
never heard of him.
Y'all both said the same time. Thank you, Sean Van. Shout out to you. Let's go. Everyone tweeted about it. Absolutely. We got fire. Actually makes sense. You got fire and burn. So it actually kind of all makes sense if you think about it. And then let's say NFTs equal 25% supply.
Yeah, I'm not sure if we're gonna every single NFT drop. We're going to do different utilities. This was the one for the first one. If we burn that much, we will have no more supply left, period.
Absolutely.
Everyone will be burning their own tokens. You know, because after this burn, I do believe that we're at around 70, help me out here, 73%, just over 73% of the supply will be burned after this burn.
Yeah, it's with that included with the locked token. So it'll basically be out of circulation.
Out of circulation. I'm gonna go ahead and get my position here real fast. So and shout out to you, Crypto Dad. Love you, man. Congratulations on your everything you do for the communities around, for the women, the crypto ambassador. And I appreciate everything you do as well. Crypto Deb is amazing. And we also have Crypto Empress, Mandox to the Moon, Boss Girls. I think that was a good move you guys did. And honestly, I'm surprised no one else has done that.
Well, here's the thing. I think
I
think, you know, we're all awesome. No, I'm just kidding. I think that honestly, Mandox lends itself, because I'm just going to put this out there. We're not outpaying Empress and Deb like crazy amounts of money, like week in, week out. They're doing it because they love the community. And I just want to put that out there as a shout out to them, Empress and Deb. They're doing it because they believe in this project. And I think that crypto has needed this for a very long time. And we're just honored and blessed that they chose our project, honestly, and that they would even accept working with our team. We love them. They're incredible. Again, I see Bollocks in the chat. Another guy. Honestly, what he's done with his channel over the past month has been honestly incredible. And he's here as well, and he's supporting the community. And we've just been blessed. Honestly, I can't really describe how it feels to see such a strong community kind of come together and push a token like this. I don't think it's been done for some time. I think, you know, we've seen tokens achieve it where the community comes behind, and we see where that goes. And so I just, you know, we're encouraging people like, look, I know it's different to the normal, like to your normal kind of tokens and to the normal regime of things, but there's something special happening here. And so, you know, I just want people to, you know, I just want to say thank you again to the community for trusting us, for believing in this. Yes, it might not be like we're all millionaires overnight, but we are going to be, and there are going to be millionaires. We said at the beginning, we're going to make millionaires that are going to change the world, and there's going to be waves of millionaires, you know, as we go on, as we hit that, you know, as we hit that $1 billion market cap and beyond. I think it's really important for the community just to stay together and push this out. This is how it's done. This is what crypto was meant for. And, you know, so going back to Crypto Empress and Deb, I know they see that, but either way, we're honored for them to come along and work with us and work alongside us. And it just shows that, you know, yes, it's about money, but it's not about money. It's about us doing this together as a community and pushing forward to reach those goals.
Absolutely. Yeah. And they're two really good people that, people know them from what they do. They stand for integrity. I've had the opportunity to work with both of them, still do. You know, I think it's a great idea. When I saw it, I was like, this is actually a good idea. And by the way, I just added to my position, everyone. You know, while he was talking, I just added to my position. Hey, why not? Why not? Anyway, the supporting the project. Absolutely. I mean, Anyway, this is not a typical AMA. I'm just saying. But yes, I mean they're great. They stand for things. They both got good following, their integrity. And here's the thing: they'll be able to communicate with not only women but also other people about not only Mandox but just crypto in general. Absolutely.
Yeah, they're huge in the space. You know, these these ladies aren't any rookies to the process of crypto or this whole world, and
No.
they know exactly what they're doing. And you know, like we have this whole thing. It's called the think tank, and so both of them are in there. And honestly, I mean, the ideas that come from these ladies and just the other people we have in there. It's amazing, honestly, all day long. It's nonstop. So we just love it. We love what they can do for the community. You know, Deb is another YouTuber that's just been on the rise, consistently going up and up. And you know, you see Empress all over social media. You know, there
Oh
isn't a
yeah,
post
they
that
all
she
yeah.
isn't on. You know, like so it's an amazing duo to add
That's
to our
it.
team.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's just basically an extension to your team, and they out there. I mean, they out there. Really representing, and they'll be able to connect to other people that maybe be on the fence. They can bring them on the channel. They can be Twitter. They can get them on in a situation where maybe in a Telegram group can kind of talk with them. And that's always good. Going to the Telegram and just kind of talk to people. I think that's some of the best marketing you can do is having good people that represent you and let them just spread the message. And appreciate it, Jennifer. Mandox changing people's lives. Keep up the hard work. We love you. God bless you. Thank you so much to support. I'm probably going to use that to buy some more Mandox, to be honest with you. But thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jennifer. And yeah, I mean, it's a lot of good news is coming up. I'm sure. I don't know how much you guys can share. By looking at this, some things have changed a little bit here. You got the Mandox Mint sold out. Obviously, I think you just said that before. Mandox EDU. And we have Mandox Create. So
Yeah.
you are expanding.
We are.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we're breaking into the scene on a lot of different stages here.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is that the Mandox EDU is just something that's like just been put together, and because we're seeing the need for education. So
Yes.
again, we're not a type of team. We say this again. That's just going to stick to our roadmap, and obviously we're going to complete our roadmap. But we're not just going to be like, no, this is what we're doing. If we see something that we feel we can improve and bring to the space that's going to improve our company, we're going to do it. So like I said, we want to do things slowly. We want to take our time. We want to, really build this properly and bring things that we feel, we maybe not have seen it at the very beginning, but as we're going on, we're doing it. And honestly, that is down to Andre. Andre, maybe you could actually share a little bit about Mandox EDU.
Yeah, so Mandox EDU is I'll call it the new branch that we're working on. Pretty much we all we're not a missions-based token, but we're definitely a mission-based token, if that makes any sense. We don't want to we don't want to tag ourselves as a mission token, but it's a big part of what we do, of what we are, of why we started the project. So like tying onto that, with Luke, we want to actually start teaching people, indigenous people, about how to get into NFTs, how to draw NFTs,
right.
Introduce them to this new world. So we were talking about actually making tutorials, making videos, making a blog about certain topics, get you started on what is a wallet, how can you get started on a wallet, what type of things you can do to avoid getting hacked or scammed. So pretty much basic stuff to actually teach people about crypto, about NFTs. And it's just about spreading knowledge. And that's what we're working on. We're actually pretty close to release the website. But that's the next piece of the puzzle that we're working on. Yeah, and we have pretty cool collabs coming for the Mandox EDU side, so we're pretty stoked about it.
Yeah, I mean, when I first went to the website, I was just saying, let me see if any updates. And I saw this the other day and I was like, okay, things are moving fast. And I mean, but that's what happens. That's what happens when you expand, you grow. Because what was the first day of operation? What date was that? Was that
November the
December?
26th. November the
November.
26th is when we launched.
Wow. Because I was sitting here looking like when it got started, and you guys came on here December, early December, like
Yeah.
early. I'm just looking out here. Yep.
I think you were our
Wow.
second. You were our second interview, if I'm right, Jay. I think you were our second
Yeah,
AMA.
yeah, we were on with I know he changed his name recently, but it was by Tom Avern. And I don't know what his name is
Did he
now. I
really change his
forgot about
name?
it. He did, man. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think it's I want to say it's just the Vern show now or something like that.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it. Breaking news in different situations. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So y'all was on his show
So we
first?
were on his show. He actually reached out to us and was like, "Hey, man, like I heard about your project from somebody," and we're like, "All right, cool, yeah, let's do it, man." And then and then the next time we came on for a YouTube AMA was with you, and then
Yeah.
this has been our third time back with you, so
Yeah.
we're
Number 3. Yes, sir.
yeah, so it's awesome, man.
Wow, man. I didn't know he changed his name. All right. Hey, why not? Hey, change my name. I might change my name, so, so, why not? So, but yeah, just looking at this, you got the education, the mint, Mandoc mint sold out. Can you guys talk a little bit about that and how that process was?
Yeah, so I mean, we obviously have 10 NFT drops to come. This is the first one, and this was the first 1,000, and basically we had a whitelist for this. We have another drop coming pretty soon. Again, we'll be doing whitelists for that, and basically. We had a very successful NFT launch. Honestly, we had the whitelist, and when we went public, I think it took us around a couple of days. They sold out last night, and honestly, right now you can find them on OpenSea, and you can buy them. Obviously, you can't mint them anymore; they've already been minted. But now it's about the secondary sales, which again, there's a percentage of that still comes back to the company. So,
Right. Very smart.
Yeah.
You guys NFTs always sell out. I mean, it just seems like, because I remember before, I'm serious. Like, it's always selling out. Like, you guys put it out there, it's gonna get minted, and people just go buy them. I mean, it just seems like it always sells out, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm just calling what it is. So
Yeah, I think it was at the very beginning when we first came on with you, because the first NFT drop was Luke's Mad Mando's NFTs, and with those we did like a pre-sale for Mandox holders, and so yeah, those we call them the OG NFTs now, and those things flew, man.
oh man. And then someone is already saying when burn, sir. Like, so they already asking about the burns. I'm seeing a bunch of burns in here. But he did say what's going to happen throughout the show. So
We still got 30 minutes yet.
absolutely. Hey, I'm glad I got a position. I'm added to my position. So they even got me. If I'm you, I would just make a decision. This is all up to you. They're saying pull the trigger, hit the launch button, the like button, the like button. That'll be good. So yeah, I've noticed you guys are like you got on some exchanges last time we were talking. There's been some of that. How was that process is going? The ones that you already launched on.
Yeah.
It's going well. Sorry, go on, Jay.
No, go ahead, Big Luke.
So I think when we last spoke to you, we hadn't really gotten the exchanges. We were talking about it. We did get on LBank, and we got that with reflections. We went the extra step there, so people can get reflections. I know that you can now stake on LBank too. So that was our first exchange, honestly, and we had a great run after that news came out. We then went ahead and got Shiba Swap. We have a good following in the Shiba community, and we felt like that was a very good, necessary move. We are listed on the first wave of CyberMask. Obviously, there's been things happening around there about the launch and everything, but we are on the first wave. That was a big achievement, and it was honestly it's been great exposure, and will continue to be great exposure for us. Because I mean it did take a while for us to get on there. We were the last token to be announced and approved on there, but it's a great move. And then we just listed on Hotbit, so I think Hotbit went live yesterday.
Yeah, you guys are on there. Yeah, I was looking at the other day. The numbers looks pretty good on LBank. It's and I check Hotbit is looking good as well. And yeah, you're right. A lot of Shiba to community, they do have Mandox. They do. You're right. A lot of them do, actually. That's a good move to get on Shiba Swap, because then now it's easier to buy the token too. Say the Mass too. There's a lot of Saitama that has Mandox as well. So I'm just speaking from what I've seen. I'm just but it is true. Okay, please ask Luke to say lays it down or smashing. So crypto enthusiast.
The Lacedemians are smashing.
Oh man, you probably just wanted to hear this.
Smashing there. I said it twice. They're brilliant.
LBank 42.6% APY. Wow. Okay. All right. Right. Okay. Yeah, I think before I think you were talking about exchanges, and there was somebody you were talking to, but that's really good that you got on LBank. That's a good place to, at least people can find it. And I'm sure there's other discussions for other ones as well. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There are definitely more exchanges coming.
Yeah, it's something that honestly we always keep the communications going with these different exchanges, because it really, at the end of the day, it just comes down to money and how much we're going to be paying them, and as far as pairing goes and different things like that. So we always want to make sure that we have those communications going with other exchanges, so that way, like with our NFTs, we told the community that, hey, this money is going to go straight back into the token with basically every single part of the money that we make from it. And so we wanted to prove it to them. And so, having these comms open with Hotbit, for example, we were able to get Hotbit done in the first day of sales from the NFTs. Wow. And so, yeah, so, it's something that we always have open. We have, honestly, we have numerous exchanges that we've been talking to that are ready to go, basically at any moment.
Yeah. They'll like it. They'll like something like this, because it's it's a good community. It's actually does well in NFT market. Fully docs team. And it's a growing project, and it's still a very young project. I mean, just late November, and we're just early February. I just want to imagine in 6 months where all this is going to be, or 8 months. I mean, because just looking at your roadmap, it seems like you guys are making strides of making sure things are, getting done at a pretty good pace, and then adding things along the way. There's been changes, and that stuff happens when you're growing a business, which Mandox is more of a business than just a token,
You know what? The crazy thing is that, I always try to envision this, like you have a bunch of tokens that just go and pump, and it's like you ride the FOMO wave and that's it. And so suddenly they have some kind of utility tied to them, and they get another pump, and then you have three, it's crazy. But the way I envision Mandox is actually a multiple utility token, and it's crazy to think how well we're doing, because we already released like 1,000 NFTs, but the true utility of the project hasn't even begun. You know, like the marketplace, the music part of it, the
Right.
game. So it's overwhelming just trying to, you know, like see the future and where this thing is going. It's crazy, honestly. Not financial advice by all means, but you know, like God is good, man. And this project, like we're working super hard to give quality products. Um, the game is looking awesome. There's
Nice.
fantastic ideas roaming around, like geniuses ideas that, like I know Luke and I just want to go scream at, like, you know, like shout to the world what we've been hearing about it. But I mean, none of the utilities are even in place. So we are super early. That's just a fact.
You are early, and just like what we were talking about before, you guys got everything done in episode 1. And I remember early on, I was really impressed that you guys had audits done. Like it was
Yeah.
like, because I remember I was like, you got your audits done already? I was really impressed by that. Like you had that already done like early, like really early. I do remember that. And then now you're entering these areas here, and I'm looking forward to just the game here. Is there a timetable? Did you hope to have the game done, or are you still kind of talking about that?
I'll just try to go ahead and share what I think. I think we're less than 3 months away. I mean, we already have like a decent demo going on. Um, but the cool thing is that this thing is just, you know, like it's getting we're just pumping gas to this thing. Like right now it's just getting a new life to it. We're bringing new people on board to actually fine tune a lot of the things. Um, but I mean, I cannot see it like going beyond 3 months. So pretty much that would be my time frame, like
Right.
less than, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. It could takes time to test it out, get the graphics together, go back, make some changes, add things in there, so that takes time. So it's always good not to say a date because then people hold you to it. Well, you said January 19th, and then it's January 19th, and But anyway, that's really good. And the whole music aspect to it, can you just let everybody know where that's at as well? Because that's a big part of you guys' brand, really, is music.
Yeah, so um, we are visionaries as
Yes.
a team. We are entrepreneurs. We are bringing new ideas, and sometimes it all starts with an idea. Andre is actually an award-winning musical producer. I mean, the guy does
That
everything.
too?
Yeah, that too.
He does it all, man, and he's good
Dang,
He
looking.
does it.
geez, man. What else you don't do? Goodness.
And and so Andre and I have been working in the music scene for a very long time. Like I said, we have been working at the top level here in Guatemala, in the music scene. It's something that we're passionate about. We've done music together, and so coming into this space, when you go to the NFT community, I think they have a better grasp of just how far we're going with the NFTs. I think in the DeFi community, a lot of people look at it and think, why am I paying $500 for a picture? But the reality is that I think that everything.
Me
I
too.
think we'll sell it. We'll sell it for
Goodness.
Mandox.
Keep that thing underneath the pillow. Go ahead.
I think that as we move on, I think everything is going to be done through NFTs because they're smart contracts.
Yeah.
And so when it comes to music, it's just gonna happen. Whether we bring it, like if we were the people bringing it, it's gonna happen. And and I think we as soon as we got in the space, we literally sat down and said, what are the areas we're gonna want to bring new ideas to? What are the areas that haven't been tapped into? We start looking at NFTs and really good platforms. And then we said music. Those were the areas. So when it comes to music, we're working right now. We're talking to a lot of pretty big musicians and artists. And basically, introducing them to NFTs firstly, like showing them what they are, building our relationships with them, and showing them what can be done through it. And as we move on, yes, obviously that is the last thing on our roadmap, our first roadmap, let's put it that way,
Right.
which is basically, bringing music into the whole NFT world, because everything's going to be done through NFTs. I don't think people realize, like, pictures is just the beginning. It's just the scratch. Like, we're just scratching at the beginning. Like, we're literally just starting. And the pictures, honestly, is just it. Because you're not buying a picture. You're buying a smart contract. You're buying something that is basically a token, because it is a token. So, when it comes to music, a lot of progress is being made behind the scenes. We're focused mainly right now on the first things, like the platform, our NFT collections, and also the game. So the music is being worked on. We're developing the idea, like what exactly is our platform going to look like,
Right.
and what are we going to be bringing that's different.
I love that. I mean, and it just, you have so many different areas where it's just more than NFTs, and I think NFTs is going to really take off this year. I just feel like it's really going to take off, and using music as that is definitely going to be something that people going to want to be a part of. I mean, I'm just being honest. I'm seeing already. I'm seeing it.
No, and we've been talking to big names, to be honest, like big producers, and like
Yep.
they are, like, everyone's hearing about the NFT. Like, it's like they all tell us, like, we want to get in. They have no idea what they're talking about, and, like,
No.
like
because it's early. It's early. It's kind of like foreign language. It's like they heard about it, but they're like, "What really is it?"
It's super early, man. Like, honestly, like
It
we're also teaching these people, about
Right.
Ethereum and Bitcoin and stable coins, and we're super early, but they're hearing about it. It's like NFTs are the next thing that's happening, and we haven't even talked about metaverse and Facebook and all the things that are coming. So I mean, this is just a snowball, the snowball effect that's coming. It's inevitable. It's just a matter of time.
And I like you already putting the education, even if it's just educating them about basic crypto. They got a place of where they can learn it, or basic NFT, in terms of what to look for, how to sell it if you want to go that far. Because I mean, it's Super Bowl week, I believe, right? I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm hearing a lot about there's a lot of these discussions about NFTs all of a sudden, and it's going to keep bigger and bigger. And the fact that when I think of Mandox, I think of NFTs. I don't know if you guys want to be known as that, but I think of NFTs. I do. That's the first thing I think about is NFTs. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
And NFTs, like I said before,
I
mean, NFTs, it's such a broad aspect. Like we can't limit it to our NFTs either. Like, the NFT community is another world in its own. Like, I will sit in NFT spaces, and some of the things they talk about, honestly, I just do not get it. Like, a lot of it, it's crazy. We're talking about just wild ideas because they're not been spoken about. And I think, over the past few weeks and months, we've seen people. And yes, it's hard to bring out apps and bring out these, new revolutionary ideas, but people also need to recognize, and I just saw a question there when our platform is coming out. We're not giving a date when that's coming out, and I say that, like, emphatically, because we're bringing out something that we believe is going to be revolutionary and is going to bring new things to the space. And it's really important as holders here to remember that we're building for the future. We're building things that are gonna, like, that basically are new. And you can't, like, I mean, imagine when they put the fast car together, you think that they work perfectly, like, after the first test. No, I mean, they tested it and they tested it and they tested it. They built it and it evolved and it get better and better. But, and I think that's something that, unfortunately, even though people are so early, it's very easy to be short-sighted and not see, like, actually where we're going and where projects are going. So I have full, like, you know, I sympathize a lot with developing teams, because when you're building these things, it's not as easy as people make it out to be. It's not. It really isn't. And unfortunately, in the middle of it all, our money is caught in it. So it's more emotional, and people want those things now. So when it comes to our platform, we're not giving a date. I just wanted to answer that quickly, because I know there's a lot of people watching, but we're not giving a date. It's coming, it's working on, but we want to make sure that we're doing it right. We don't want to just say, hey, it's coming out March, so we get hype. We don't want to do that. It's going to be out when it's completely finished, and you know, when it's completely functional, and it's going to be beautiful. And that's all I can promise. It's going to be an awesome platform and a beautiful marketplace that ties in with everything that we're doing. But we're not putting a date on it, just because we don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. And projects do need to stop doing that.
I agree. I definitely agree. Just give it maybe like some people say quarters, you know, they may say a quarter, hey, quarter 3, you know, this is what we expect. So I think that's a great idea of not putting dates, because they'll, you know, things happen, and you know, you want to make sure things are right and correct, and it's good for the community, because then the community can relax. Hey, he said quarter 4, so that means that's quarter 4. There's no date. It's just the area. It's just a quarter. That's it. Not a quarter in your pocket, but actually a quarter. So that's what he's talking about. And I like this question there. Will Mandox be used as currency for Create?
In the future, we will look to bring in all these awesome ideas. I think as we go on, we'll be looking to start off with a version A and then build it as we go. There are a lot of things that we have not mentioned that we will be putting in, like that we want to bring into this platform. There's a lot of ideas. I know, again, people will say, hey, so-and-so is going to do something, and they're going to have this, that, and that, and the other. And all I want to say is, inside, I don't say it, but I want to say, like, yeah, do you know how much work's going to go into that? Like, it's not going to come out next week. These things are not going to come out in a few days.
Right.
It's going to take months and months and months of really smart developers building that platform, because it's all the smart contract behind it. We're not just building like a website and it looks nice. Like that's the front end, but the back end and everything that goes behind it, like into that, you got to have that stuff absolutely nailed. Yeah. And so again, you know, with Mandox Create, these are beautiful ideas. We want to bring those in. We want to bring all these ideas. We're just taking it step by step. So we're not really coming out and saying exactly what's going to be happening on our platform. All I know is that people are working on it. It's coming on, and it's going to be awesome.
One area I asked before. I think merchandise, that's something that's been mentioned before, you know, in terms of getting that out there, because you do have a really good logo. I think people would definitely dig the whole Mandox. Absolutely.
Yeah, our merch store is actually live now. So we have put out a store. It's been awesome. You know, we're getting a lot of sales from it, honestly. The logo is, you know, to me, it's the best in crypto. And you know, it's been selling out, man, and we can add more things as we go along too. We plan on it. We'll be like releasing different waves of the merch. We want to do something with this first 1K tribe included in the merch too, so stay tuned for that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And then we've got a couple of questions. Do you mind taking a few questions from the audience? And one of them said, what are you going to do to protect investors from greedy whales? It's important for me before I invest in any more projects. Oh, what's up, Dan Rob 91?
Well, because this has been built over a long period of time, I mean, we didn't launch a few days ago. We launched November the 26th. We've been out we've nearly been out 3 months. I think, honestly, the whales that are in, we personally know them. Honestly, we know a lot of the people that are in that pre-sale. I think there's very few of those that are in the pre-sale left. We've had a great period of consolidation. And I honestly, I think you'd have to come into the community just to kind of understand how it works. Like, I'm never going to tell anybody invest your money. It's your money. You can do whatever you want with it. And honestly, the best guide for people to understand the community that goes behind this project is to come into the community and actually like interact with them. We're in the Telegram, we're in Discord, we're in all these like we're doing AMAs all the time, but come in and chat and see. Like I personally know the biggest whales in Mandox, and they're incredible people that are 100% behind this project. So I also know that they were even willing to lock up their tokens, so people would feel more secure. But again, honestly, there's such an incredible community behind this token that like I said, we've been through that phase. People have loaded up, and honestly, when you see the people that are holding this token and the community behind it, it should make you feel extremely safe.
Yeah, and it's good to have a relationship with the whales. That's one thing that is a good thing. Keep the whales, keep them just understanding how this works, because you want them there, but then you definitely want to have some type of relationships with them as well.
Yeah.
And you want so you want them definitely there. It's always going to be whales. I mean, but you want them there. You want people there investing and believing into it, but you also have to have that relationship. That's so important. Oh my goodness, that is so important.
It is important. Yeah. But like I said, I mean, these guys, I definitely know a couple of them, and I know them really well. And they're just incredible people. And I know, there wasn't like at the beginning, there was no agreement of like, hey, yeah, you come in to be a whale. They've just bought Mandox and bought Mandox and bought more Mandox because they just love it. They love the project. They love everything about it. They're just incredible people. And so, when it comes to, again, the community and that question, come into the community, meet the people. We're at an incredible moment right now in the history of this token. I believe we're at a pivotal point right now, where we're really gearing up for some amazing stuff.
That's good. And and that's the thing when you're getting early at these projects, if you keep adding, you look up like, hold on here, I'm number 29 all of a sudden, So, I mean, that makes the average investor, if, like you said, no financial advice, but if you believe in something and you keep doing it over and over again, you look up and, man, I drive a cab, but I'm number 39, so, I mean, like, hey, I'm 39, tell the wife at home, and she doesn't understand what you're talking about. And then, you show her what it means. So, that I think that's really, really cool. The relationships with the community, and Telegram is a good place to go. Is that right? I mean, to you guys, community, is Telegram a good place to go?
Andrew, say Discord.
Oh, Discord?
Definitely.
I am Team Discord. It's always a party in there. So yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is. It really is. Telegram, honestly, it's the same community. It's just Discord is a party. There's music pumping all the time. Telegram is our Telegram, but either way, it's a party. Like it's the same community. So wherever we are in your chat, like on YouTube, whether it's our Telegram or Discord, it's always going to be lively. It's always going to be fun. We keep everything toxic out. That's one thing we are, and I'm not talking about questions or questions of people doubting. I'll answer any question. I don't see it as a threat. I don't have to see it as a threat because I know Mandox and everything it's about. So none of that's a threat. If people have people have questions, come and ask us. If you're worried about it, ask us. We don't care. But one thing that I've seen lately, Twitter is especially extremely toxic. We have like cult-like, sort of mentality forming around tokens where you can't, nobody can talk about another token, and we hate each other, and it's so ridiculous, man. Like Mandox isn't about that. We got our own path to take, and like I said, we will happily join spaces. We actually, we've been talking to other tokens to invite them to join our Twitter spaces, and come and we'll ask them questions. And we'll get to know them. That's what it's about. It's community. We're so early. No need to be fighting.
Very early. And I just pinned the link at the top, guys, if you want to join the Discord, if you haven't already, or the Telegram, or just to look at the website to do research, or actually you can go in and just maybe take a look at the Uniswap. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. But yeah, because I've been to the Telegram and it's very it's you got people in there that really, really like Mandox. Like you got people in there, you got people in here that just like, hey, this is what we are. And they will probably wear the shirt and the hat every day, go to sleep with it by the nightlight. They probably have the old Mandox shirt. Absolutely. That's a good thing
Well, it's
about the
crazy.
community. They will want through a fire for you. If they believe it, that's it.
It's amazing. The other day, one of our admins, and honestly, he's been in there since the very beginning. Mr. Bags, you know who you are. He was telling me that he was so annoyed one day because I think it was his wife went out to the shops, or I don't know what you guys say in the States, but she went out to the shops, and she saw someone with a Mandox shirt on.
What?
And he was like so annoyed because he would have said, man, if I would have just seen him, I would have just given him a big hug. Like, I don't care if I don't know him. He's Mandox. That's what it's about. So we're getting out there, man. It's getting out there. It's getting everywhere.
Yeah, it's only been out. What, I don't know. Has it been 2 months? A little bit over 2 months. So I'm just, it's early on. A lot of things are going on. I mean, they're getting listed. They got the NFTs. They've got the whole education situation going on. They're hiring like talented staff members out of nowhere. That's here. We need his autograph. Thank you very much in advance. And yeah, thank you, man. Like, I mean, that's good. I mean, hiring good talent and good people is important to projects. How are you feeling, Andre? I mean, is this something you're excited about? Is it something that on your bucket list? Is it, or is it something you always wanted to be a part of, something like this?
It's crazy. I've been in crypto for almost 5 years.
Wow, that too.
Yeah, so I guess I'm a crypto vet,
Goodness gracious.
So it's just funny just being a holder for a long time and actually now being behind a token. I mean, it opens your eyes to a completely different level. I mean, the work, the amount of time that you have to put into this, I mean, it's a lot. It's amazing. I remember when Luke started drawing his first NFT collection, and he was like actually brainstorming with me about, like, hey guys, what do you think about this? Do you like the helmet? So it's crazy, man, because I actually stopped talking to Luke like for a month, and like suddenly
Wow.
like, hey, wait,
month?
what? Like, this dude is launching a token? What's going on? I was sad, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I was sad that Luke he didn't mention it to me, but he actually talked to me about like doing the episodes, the animation for the project.
Sure.
So I was pretty much working before the token launch, and I mean, it's been crazy, man. It's a blessing to be here, to meet all these people. The devs, they're just great people. It's been amazing. There's no words to express this. Like I said before, I guess it's like a fairy tale kind of job, So yeah,
It's a
I'll
great
just say
job.
that.
You wake up and you do what you love, man. That's awesome. And being around good people.
Yeah.
And creating something really revolutionized. I mean, that's gotta feel really good. And knowing that you're creating something that can really be a part of people's lives, impact people's lives, share your experience, learn from others. That's what's all about, man. I mean, this year, I mean, I hope for the complete best, and definitely you guys can come on here anytime. I mean, obviously this is home here as we wrap things up. Did you guys have anything to say to wrap it up? Does anybody in the audience have anything to say? I'm here. I'm seeing we love Andre. Andre Tears. Absolutely. I don't know what Andre Tears is, but we'll roll with it. It's getting emotional. I get it.
I guess I'll start crying and collect my tears and just like mint them and send them to people, I guess. No, I just want to say like thank you, Adam, for the space. Like I know this sounds like a cliche, like like the community. I do look like Shia LaBeouf.
I
I
completely
accept.
agree. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I
I
agree.
do. Don't get me started in doing my impressions of the do it. Um, no, man, but honestly, like cliche apart, the community is what makes this token. The
Yes.
community is what makes this job feel not like a job. It's amazing, like talking to these people, like having a like like a friendship. Don't stop it, Luke. I'll go to your house,
You
man.
kind of do, man. Like the new version, he got the.
Okay, I'll tell you this. I am Shia LaBeouf. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, he
Boom.
doxed
Look,
himself.
I just ducked myself. Yeah.
I'm like Transformers. I'm thinking even Stevens. I'm thinking all bunch of stuff. But go ahead. Go ahead.
No, that's it, man. Bombs drop. Hollywood is coming. Grab your bags.
I mean, you're a man of many talents. I mean, when you speak, we listen. Let's put it that
Well,
way.
thank you, man. Yeah, I'll just say a lot is coming. We are working super hard to deliver.
Yes.
We don't want to give dates because we want to deliver like quality products. Um, we are busting our butts for this. We love each and every one in the community. If you haven't joined, get on the Telegram, get on the Discord, better Discord.
We have the link in the
Um,
description at the top so you can.
and you can get a taste of what we're at. The community is amazing. I love each and every one of you guys. It's been an amazing ride trip. Yeah, and I love your
Yeah.
smile, Justin. You too, Luke.
Oh man.
Thanks, man.
Thank
So
you.
I'll
Oh,
see you
thanks,
every
Stanton
day.
Anderson. Yeah, this is we'll definitely be back. A next update, anything else coming out. I would love to come
Yeah,
back for the fourth time.
we're actually going to be dropping some pretty special news on Friday that we believe is another step we're taking to do more with this token than people have anticipated. So Friday night, 9 p.m. Central, we're actually hosting Jake. I'd love to see you there too, Adam. We'll get you up there as speaker. It's at 9 p.m. Jake is going to be one of our special guests. If you come on, we'll make sure you're our special guest too. That'd be great to see you there. That's on official Mandox Twitter space. We call it the Mandox Show. It's pretty funny. It's very relaxed. No toxic stuff. None of that. It's gonna be awesome. So Friday night, 9 p.m. Central, because I know you guys have PST, which sounds like a disease, and then you got like, yeah, it's so confusing for me who lives in Guatemala and we have one time zone. Like that's it. It's just 9 p.m. So 9 p.m. Central. We're gonna have, like I said, Jake Gagan's gonna be there. Adam, I'd love to see you there. We're gonna be dropping some pretty special news.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see everyone there.
Absolutely. Well, guys, we had a really good conversation, AMA, and share some ideas. Congratulations to, I was going to call you Shia, but I was going to call it Andre. So congratulations. God, you look like him, man. And, I mean, I didn't, when someone brought it out, I'm like, yeah, I didn't pick it up until like, I don't know, 17 minutes ago, so I was like, oh,
that's going to be something that we're going to have to see, right? Like, I'll be singing soon because we did kill All Time High, but maybe we're going to now have to see Andre do his impersonation, of Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, we need a green screen, dude. God, and we'll get that rolling for sure.
We'll get that going.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for joining on a really entertainment, educational Mandox AMA, and we'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check out the link at the top where you can learn more about Mandox. Join the Discord or the Telegram. See you guys next time. Thanks, everybody.
We did burn, by the way.
And they did burn. I kind of figured the burn was happening. So burn. So enjoy the burn, guys. I'll see you guys later.